It's a dreary, gray Saturday here in Osaka. Solo adventure time. Dylan is in the hotel room, feeling a little tired, wants to explore Osaka, have an easier day. But me personally, I got a rail pass to play with, I got trains to see. So, the grind don't stop. I'm making my way to Osaka Shinkansen so I can hop on a Shinkansen to get to Okayama. So I'm gonna do a little more exploring of Okayama today and see what other trains I see. Planes fly low here. I'm gonna treat myself as the pre-departure please. And now for the best part of my rail pass. I can just hop on any train I want. It'll either be the Sakura or the Nozomi. Let's see which one I choose. Looking a little packed in the Nozomi, so I'm gonna go with the Sakura. After a little less than an hour, I made it to Okayama. I'm 90 miles away from Osaka right now. The skies are blue, the trains are fast, but also, most importantly, they're old. Okayama is kind of known to be a haven for JR West's old clunkers, and that's what I'm here for. But Okayama also has a tramway. It only has 2 lines, so I'm going to try to ride every line of the Okayama tramway. Down there is a Kiha 47. One of JR's old diesel clunkers, 2-car version of the single car Kiha 40. Walking around, it also seems like a lot of the buses are high floor too, which means that they're an older design, so therefore I like them. Should be a fun little exploration of the city, and then we'll see what else I do with my day. Old buses. Cute little underground passage. It kind of rained a lot yesterday, as you can tell. Currently following the signs to get to the streetcar. Oh, it let me out just in time to catch a train. Gonna hop on the line 2 today. And after a little bit, I'm off of the tram. That's fun. And they have baby buses with googly eyes. Cute. And the tram's leaving. Oh. He stopped for a runner. Awesome. Well, after that little bus on rails experience, here I am at Seikibashicho. Not really sure what else there is to do around here, so I think I'm going to walk to the nearest line 1, 2, the other line. I'm going to walk to the other line and hop on that back to Okayama Station. And then maybe I can work in a little bus ride. Apparently the Okayama tramway is a tap-on, tap-off system, but no signs and I can't read Japanese, so just paid my fare with cash like a good boy. I love Japanese transit, but the fare systems drive me crazy because everything is different. But here we are, random residential Okayama. It doesn't strike me as the type of place that tourists come very often, but what am I if not an abnormal tourist? All right, 15 minutes walk, and then I'll be at the other tram line. Made it to the tram stop, this little concrete strip in the middle of a road. In 4 minutes, allegedly, my train is going to take me back to Okayama Station. It's certainly one of the transit stations of all time. Oh my god, they done got a Chuggington bus too. That's crazy. The train towards the end point pulled up. This pink cute little tram. Oh, damn. Okay, Efficient King. A short while later, the tram brought me back here to Okayama Station, and it's here that I have to decide what to do with the rest of my day. I think I see some old buses up ahead, so I want to hop on an old bus and see where it takes me. Now there is a bus worth foaming over. However, it just pulled out, so I'm not riding it. But like, what if we got to put clowns on our not-in-service headboards? I think since I watched the old clunkers that I wanted to see pull out, I don't really know when or what line they're going to be running on, but I do want to ride them. So I'm just going to wait around here and see when the next old clunker pulls up, and then see where that can take me. Yeah, vibes-based bus riding hasn't gone well in the past, but trying it again. The little baby bus with the googly eyes also stops here apparently, but it's not the old clunker I want, so I keep waiting. Now that's a 4-door bus. Here's a rainbow bus. Oh, the 4 doors are all rolling in, but they're not quite old enough. See, they got the weird folding doors in the back, but it's not the old clunker I saw. Oh well, terminal's coming back, so maybe I'll get lucky. I've been watching them absolutely whip it through this turn, though. Okay, now they're not really whipping it because they have passengers, but, you know. Here's something that looks old. Now this is what I've been looking for. Let's see if I can get on that. Alright, I'm gonna try to get on this and see where it goes. So it looks like this bus makes some turns and then goes into the mountains, so I'm just gonna try to get off along this big road here and connect back to JR. Should be a fun ride. This bus is great. It's got old stop requests. Super old curtains. Cool. Oh wow, it's checking the tram. Well, that was certainly everything I hoped and dreamed for. Now I gotta figure out what to do with myself. I'm at the sports center of Okayama, so I guess I can just walk through it and see where I go from there. It looks like right now I'm just walking through there's a sports stadium up that way, and then this is just a nice little park. Not bad. There's a bus apparently in 14 minutes at the other end of this park, so I'm gonna go try to catch that, and that'll take me back to the Okayama station, where I can continue my train adventures from there. Unexpected European architecture. Certainly does seem to be a sports area. Wow. Big building. So, another update. I discovered that about a 20-minute walk away is the station of Hokkaido, I believe. Either way, it's on the Tsuyama line, and my next destination is to visit Tsuyama. So to save myself the trouble of going back to Okayama station, I'm just gonna walk the 20 minutes, and there's a local train in about 25 minutes that will get me to where I wanna go, Tsuyama. Water feature. The water feature got bigger. After a nice little walk, I have made it. 10 minutes to spare for my train. This is just a tiny little neighborhood JR station, and I'm gonna be taking the train deep into the mountains. So, the reason that I chose Tsuyama for my next adventure destination is 1, cool lines for my map. 2, it's one of those local lines that uses little 1-car, 2-car trains, little clunkers going deep into the mountains. Should be a fun ride. And 3, there's a little train roundhouse at the end of the line in Tsuyama, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. It's gonna be an hour and 20 minutes, and then I'll be there. Yet another matcha latte for the road. Oh, I might need to go further up the platform. EHA 47 time. This ride is already promising to be beautiful. Driver cut the AC, so that we have a little more power. Into a tunnel we go. We exited the mountain grades, and the AC's back. Roundhouse I came to visit, as well as a bunch of E5 DMUs laying about. Some 40s, some 120. Seems like a fun little place to explore. An hour and a half later, I made it to Tsuyama. And it's here that I have an hour and a half, actually, to go explore the roundhouse. But maybe first get something to eat, because it's about 2 p.m. and I need to regain my will to live. So let's go find some food. We're so far out in the sticks that I'm 90% sure this sign says that you can't use an IC card here. And you can use them everywhere. But this is the roundhouse I'm here to visit. Close relation to the one in Zhonghua in Taiwan. The 7-Eleven carries JR timetables for all of Japan. That's crazy. I always know that whenever no one else got me, 7-Eleven always got me. I'm a 7-Eleven ride or die. And anyway, there's an old steam train. Steam train and an old baby bus. A lot going on here. Cool. Now I gotta find somewhere to eat my lunch. So I've actually decided that instead of eating my lunch now, I'm just gonna hold out for a little bit because the roundhouse that I want to check out is a 15-minute walk away and I only have an hour now before my next train that I want to catch. So I'm gonna walk to the roundhouse, check it out, and then come back. Railroad Educational Museum. This way. place is a little bit of a hike because they force you to go around the tracks. It's actually back there. But this is the only crossing. A little while later, made it to the museum. 310 yen later, I have this nice little ticket, and I'm in. So this rail museum sits right next to the yard here at Tsuyama, where you can see the trains being prepped. You can also see them go by. Yeah. And then here in the actual roundhouse, they have steam locomotive wheels on display, diesel locomotive, and a handful of other trains. JR West Kiha 33 diesel multiple unit. I believe these still run in Hokkaido up north. Not on JR West territory anymore. Here they keep a Kiha 181 limited express DMU set. After JR was done playing with these toys, they sent them to Thailand, Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Philippines. I don't know specifically where. They also have this one in JNR, Japanese National Railway colors, as opposed to the current JR West East, the 7 companies. Cool. Pretty sure the Kiha 52 you can still find puttering about on some private railway in Chiba. I also have this DF. Ooh! There goes a Kiha 120. They have this DF 50 on display. This one's a locomotive. It's interesting about Japanese locomotives is a lot of them have 3 bogies on the bottom, as opposed to the normal 2. I've seen on this snowplow train. So many old clunkers. And this little baby, which I'm pretty sure I've seen in Taiwan. A little surprise at the back. They parked a snowplow. I'm hoping that at some point this trip I get to ride one of those Kiha 120 trains, because if the Kiha 40s and 47s aren't buses on rails, they feel more like trains on rails. The Kiha 120 is 100% a bus on rails, and I want to experience that. So we'll see. Oh. I also found this nice place to sit and inhale diesel fumes, so maybe I'll eat my lunch here. They just started this bad boy up. It even screamed like a bus before starting up. There's a little exhibit in here about switches. I'm bringing trains over switches. They have little exhibits inside about trains and how they work and like history of rail travel, especially in this area. That was pretty cool. None of it was in English, but I put my 5 on the AP Chinese test to use. That's where I was going with that. Put it to use and was able to decipher the vague phrase here and there. Way off there goes the Kiha 120 towards Sayo on the Kishin line. And then 3 minutes later, that Kiha 47 right there should follow suit, but in like the opposite direction and things. Okayama. I also keep a D51 locked up in here. Cool. They got Ikoko plushes. I might just have to go home with one. Yeah, I wound up taking a prisoner from this railway museum. So, now that I've spent some time here in Tsuyama, seeing what I wanted to see, this roundhouse, my plan is to next hop on the Imbi line. This is a line that runs super infrequently, but it connects here in Chizu, a city in Tottori Prefecture. And from there I can hop on this specific limited express to take me down towards the coast again, and then I'll be making my way back towards Osaka. So that's the plan for now. We'll see if it changes. 2,200 yen later, I'm on my way back to the train station so I can catch the Imbi line. Yeah, that was a cute little museum, just out in the boondocks, boonies. Yeah, I got to put some cute lines on my map and ride some awesome trains, and now I'm gonna go ride some more. My destination is Chizu, Tottori Prefecture, one of the least visited prefectures in Japan apparently, because it's a huge pain to get to. The water features get more interesting. Saw some kids digging for crayfish in there a little bit earlier. That was interesting. As always, long train rides needs a little drinky drink. I'm gonna go with some sort of tea, I think. So you can use your Ikoko on the vending machine, but not the trains. Interesting. Anyway, one jasmine tea for the road. Imbi line time. I know 7 got me when no one else got me. I have a sneaking suspicion that may be my train, which means that I get to ride a Kiho 120 today. When I say bus on rails, this is the driver's cab. Bus on rails for real. The doors are so funky too. Either way, we're leaving. Countryside stations that don't get any ridership, called Kyo stations. Super popular in the Japanese railfan community. everyone's in the tunnels. Screwed the windows up. We're hitting like all the trees. My Unitrans brain finds this funny as hell. Pulling into Chizu is really funny because you can see which tracks are used by JR and which tracks are used by the private railway. After a very enjoyable ride bouncing through the countryside, I made it to Chizu, Tottori Prefecture, one of the rarest visited prefectures in Japan. And here I have about a 30-minute gap before I try to catch the Super Inaba. This is a limited express that runs only a few times a day, and it uses the Kiha 187 DMUs, some DMUs that I really want to ride. Today's all about weird trains, so this limited express is also special because it operates over the tracks of the Chizu-kyu Railroad. This is a private railroad that runs between Kamigori and Tottori, or Chizu, here, up in this prefecture. And basically, it's another chance to tick off a private railway on my JR pass. The Imbi line was definitely a wonderful ride, but didn't seem like it got a whole lot of ridership because, you know, not a whole lot of frequency. It seems like the type of line that, well, when it rains super hard, the tracks wash out, and then it just seems like the type of line where they just don't bother bringing service back. So, glad I rode it. Anyway, there's about 20 more minutes until the next Super Inaba, so I'm going to try to catch that and make my way back towards Osaka. I wanted to ask the station agent about making a reservation for the Super Inaba, but I think he just went to the bathroom, so guess not. I'll just wait for him to come back. Yeah, this town seems super nice. Little village in the mountains, not a whole lot going on. This is Chizu. One super simple conversation later, I am the proud owner of a seat reservation. And now I have 20 minutes to explore this little place. Within Chizu, there's a water feature. Ooh la la. Now, another reason that I'm excited to use my pass on the Super Inaba is that it runs over the tracks of the Chizu-kyu Railway, Chizu Express Railway. It's the fastest railway to get between Tottori and I don't know, the coast of Japan, the rest of Japan. Generally, private railways, third sector railways like the Chizu Express don't allow JR tickets or like JR passes, but the Kansai Wide Pass is special in that I get to use unlimited use of this private railway. The Kansai Wide Pass allows for unlimited travel on like 3 different private railways, I think, and this is the 3rd one that I'm using. I used it on the Kyoto-Tongo Railway a couple days ago. I used it on the Wakayama Railway yesterday, and finally, gonna use it on the Chizu Express today. Well, I do believe I have found the bridge. Alright, intentional design or drove into? Y'all have heard of Kmart, but get ready for S-Mart. Only here in Chizu. And just like that, back at the station. This is what the waiting room looks like. The Super Inaba trains only have 2 cars, and I'm in car number 1. These mountains are so pretty. Anyway, I have to use the bathroom. What's funny is I could literally just hop on the Super Hakuto, which also stops here, and just go directly back to Osaka. But where's the fun in that? The Super Inaba goes to Okayama. I'm going to Kamigori so I can switch to a series of local trains and Shinkansen, yeah, local trains, to get me back to Osaka, or, well, specifically my destination is Kobe, because that's where I'm meeting with Dylan right now. But, yeah, where's I going with that? The Super Inaba operates with Kiha 187 DMUs, which I'm super interested in, because a while back I had a picture of one printed out and hanging in my room, so, I don't know, cool to finally ride one. Yeah. The Super Hakuto uses HOT 7000 DMUs, which aren't really old and clunky enough to a point that I care about them yet, so. Super Inaba it is. We're going to Kamigori now. Funky little thing. Someone once described this train as straight out of the 90s, and I love it. After a brief and incredibly scenic ride, the Kiha 187s have brought me here to Kamigori, but I have to go up and over to make it to the Sanyo line. I have a 2-minute connection to make it to the Sanyo line train that's going to take me to Aioi, so I can take the Shinkansen to Shin-Kobe. I love the diesel limited expresses. And here's my train. After a shorter and significantly less scenic ride, I'm here at Aioi, and it's here that I'm just transferring to a Hikari service. It's going to take me to Shin Kobe. Used to get more Shinkansen action. Incredible vibes in the Shinkansen waiting area. Whoa, it's a whole boat. Alright, now why is this train here a whole 9 minutes before departure? There's one of massive 16 car sets too. And just a short while later, we're here at Shin Kobe, which is far more foresty than you'd expect for a Shinkansen station in Kobe. Like, cool. Anyway, I'm here to transfer to the Kobe subway because Kobe's Chinatown is located near Sannomiya, which is where I'm meeting Dylan, so that we can go get some Chinese food for dinner. This is not what I expected to be the backdrop to a Shinkansen station. Why did they make the 500 series sexy? Short walk later. Subway time. Back rooms looking subway. Time to unlock a new subway system. New subway system unlocked. That was kind of cute. Now it's time to go up to the surface and meet Dylan.
I made this sign just for you.
Aw, I feel like such a celebrity.
So you can help find me.
Yeah, it's not really that hard to look for an ugly gaijin.
Aw, man.
Well, it's Kobe. Trying to look for Chinatown now. There are so much more people than when I was walking around Chizu.
Oh, you should have seen it where I was in Osaka.
What did you do today?
Went to like this nice little like shop, like 3 shopping districts in a row.
Ooh, wait, look up there. I see trolley bus.
Ooh.
I interrupted Dylan to film over this.
Ooh.
Anyway, I think Chinatown's down this way.
Yeah, probably. This is basically what my day was.
Sounds riveting.
This.
Kobe Motomachi. Let's see what food we get. Bus. Bus. Oh, ooh, U-turn. Well, we made it to Chinatown. They got boba, in case you want boba.
Got Baskin Robbins vending machine.
What? Oh my god. You think they'll sell me a bus if I ask nicely?
250 yen.
Waiting for Chinese food. Chinese food acquired. After some solidly okay Chinese food to fill us up, let the snacking begin. Going with boba. The snacking and boba did not begin. Sold out. Anyway, a lot of things are sold out and closing because it's 8 p.m. So we're going to make our way back to Osaka. But on the way, we're going to visit an interesting little bus terminal. So the first step is to hop on JR to Sannomiya. Final thoughts on Kobe's Chinatown. It felt like LA's little Tokyo. Very, very crowded. Small, kind of crowded vibes. Yeah. Oh well. Now we're at Motomachi Station. We're going to hop on the train. One stop to Sannomiya. They have a TV displaying a live stream of the platform boards.
Instead of just like
having an actual board up here.
streaming it directly.
Huh. We're taking this train a super far distance.
One stop.
Oh wow. 30 seconds later, we're here.
Wow, this is a really long ride.
Yeah, for real. Made it off of the train here at Sannomiya, and now we just are walking to the Shinki bus terminal because it's a very funky design. Wow. Anyway, walking to the bus terminal now. Coming out of the east exit of Sannomiya Station is the Shinki bus terminal. You might notice these buses are just kind of popping out of nowhere, but we're gonna see where they actually pop out from.
Oh, they got people like.
They got 3 people helping put that thing away.
You gotta like tell them which one to go into. They got like people block traffic.
Here comes another one. Crazy terminal here. And as bus drivers, we had to come check it out. Just underneath a train bridge, a full bus terminal. I could not drive here.
Oh.
So now I think we're gonna stick around here for a little bit, loiter, and watch some buses come and go. This terminal is like a double terminal too. They got 2 buses in each hole. That's crazy. I think they might be just having this one park here for a little bit as that one exits.
That's a real show. Oh.
Aw, he's saying thank you over the PA.
They make it out in one go though.
Alright, I don't think this one's going in. That one, however, is. And away it goes. This is crazy. Alright, wanna go now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Well, after laying eyes on this psychotic bus terminal in person finally, I've seen it on Google Maps, I've seen it on YouTube, but nothing compares to the real thing, as they say. Anyway, we're gonna head back to Shinosaka now. Just gonna hop on the train, Special Rapid, I think. Whatever. Kobe's got its own weird little gadget on. The port liner. And bus is down there. It appears to be the extra special weekend rush hour. All these people also want the Special Rapid. It looks tolerable, so we're not going to wait 6 minutes for the slightly less crowded train. Special Rapid means we go fast. One mildly crowded ride later, we're back in Osaka.
It's not that bad. We had seats for half of that.
We did have seats. Alright, time to go. I think I called it crowded because I've been spoiled by having the trains to myself today. Ooh, I see freight train. And limited express. To avoid going the long way, we are instead of using our JR Kansai wide passes and just cutting through the Shinkansen area to get to our hotel.
It's so much longer that way. It's like we have to walk like 30 feet that way and then 30 feet back.
I know, right? We're in the Shinkansen zone. We're no longer with the poors. Oh yeah. Oh no. What's this guy doing?
If only Toyota charge. I don't think that they give new tickets though. That's
No,
a Toyota.
at Toyota. I think that one's Central Japan. Anyway, we saved the whole 20 steps by doing this. Aw. Yay. How is Tolly's still open? It's a coffee shop and it's 9 p.m.
In Japan.
Anyway, we made it. And after a wildly successful day, there's the Mirosuji line behind me. This was our last day in Osaka. I had a great time abusing my JR West Pass. I think you would have a very hard time finding someone who got better value out of it than me. I'll put the total for how much I cost JR West up here right now. Do you think that was...
I like the pause.
Yeah. And then here is the total for how much I cost JR in total for the entire 5 days, or so far it's only been 4 days. We still have a day left of our pass, but we're using that to get out of Osaka tomorrow. So actually maybe I'll put the total for that up in tomorrow's video, or next
This is the
next
whole
week.
Shinkansen tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
but that's
expensive.
not on this pass.
Oh,
We're using 2 passes tomorrow.
right.
I know, special. Teaser, we're using the Hokuriku area pass, 7,000 yen. Anyway, I am very happy with what I did today and with this trip so far. I visited all the private railways I could with this pass. I have almost visited all the prefectures that I can with this pass. Yeah. Any thoughts from today?
I explored Osaka. It's our last day in Osaka. I explored it.
Me personally, I took my dear viewers along for a much different ride. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Goodbye.